Hi friends, I have a question for you. What do you think is the difference between a winner and a loser? I was thinking about this today, and the answer I came up with I think will help you because it definitely helps me be more of a winner. Also, I will share some personal stories that happened today that emphasize the point that I'm about to make. So, what's the difference between a winner and a loser? Well, a loser is someone who complains. I'll say that again. A loser is someone who complains. They complain and they don't take action. They play the victim. They stay in their comfort zone. So there's a message there. Even though something feels comfortable, doesn't mean that it's good for you. Likewise, if something feels uncomfortable, that doesn't mean that it's bad for you. You see, life can be counterintuitive. I'm not sure if you've noticed that, but I definitely have over the years when I think back at my personal experiences. So to me, a loser is someone that complains, doesn't take action, plays the victim, stays in their comfort zone, which really is your danger zone or dead zone, because in your comfort zone there is no success, there is no growth. Sure, there's no risk, but then, like I said, there's no success, there's no growth, there's no happiness, because progress equals happiness. Now, a winner, what's different? Well, a winner is someone that takes action. And as I've said in some other videos I've done, life rewards action. Your life is only going to change if you take action. If you don't take action, then your life's not going to change for the better. So to me, they're the differences. A loser complains, whereas a winner takes action. Also, a winner knows what they want. They have clarity. Because if you don't know what you want, then you can't win. How can you win if you don't know what you want? It's like playing a game of football or soccer. If you don't know where the goals are, then you can never win. So you must have a target. You must have a vision of what you want for your life, or for your career, for your health, for your relationships, or for your finances, if you want to break your life down into those four areas. So you must know what you want, and then you've got something to aim for. And you take the necessary steps based on a defined strategy to hit the target. And that's how teams win games. They have a goal and they know how to achieve that goal. And it's the same in life. If you want to be a winner, you must know what you want. Because if you don't know what you want, you're never going to win. You're just basically lost. And you're probably going to get depressed. Anyway, I'll share with you a few personal stories that emphasize this point this morning. When I woke up this morning, it was dark because I woke up fairly early. I normally get up about 5 a.m. in the morning. So I got up and it was dark and it was cold. And this morning is the morning I normally go for a swim. And I could have easily said to myself, oh, it's too dark, it's too cold, I'll just stay in my warm bed. But no, because I know that my thoughts are not me. I'm the person behind my thoughts. So I challenge my thoughts, I reject my thoughts, I get up, I get changed, and I go to the swimming pools. You see, that's what a winner does. A loser will stay in bed. In fact, when I go swimming, I actually normally meet my brothers for a swim. And this morning, one of my brothers didn't come for a swim, and I caught up with him later anyway. And what happened, he told me that, yeah, he got up this morning and he started feeling cold, it was dark, and he decided to stay home. You see, that emphasizes the point. And I said to him, you're not your thoughts. You should have challenged your thoughts and still came swimming. And he made him think, and he realized, yes, that's true. I should have done that because I let my thoughts control me. So when you let your thoughts control you, you end up losing. So you need to take control of your thoughts and tell your thoughts who the master is, and that's you, the thinker behind the thoughts. So that's a personal experience I had this morning that emphasized that point. Now, also this morning, what I did was when I got home, I realized that my car wasn't very clean. So I thought, well, should I clean it Or should I just bring it to a guy around the corner who does car cleaning? And that would have been the easiest thing to do. But I said, no, when I looked at it, it wasn't too bad. And I decided to get the vacuum cleaner and to get the products to start cleaning the car. And it only took me about an hour to clean the car, and I felt good after that. But I could have been lazy and just dropped the car off to get it professionally cleaned. But you see, it's when you challenge your thoughts, when you take action, that's when you get rewarded. And I felt good after I cleaned the car. Actually, I cleaned a couple of cars because while I was at it, I just kept going. So there's a second example where when you challenge your thoughts that try and keep you stuck, try and keep in your comfort zone, that's when you end up winning. And another example was this video here. I could have easily said, well, I'm tired now because I went for my swim, I washed the cars, and I'm tired. I might as well just sit down, relax, watch a movie. But no, I grabbed my phone and I came to this park here, beautiful park, and I thought I'll share this message for you because I think it's useful for you, and also it's useful for me to hear it again. So there's another example of stepping outside your comfort zone and taking action, because like I said, life rewards action. Nothing changes or improves in your life unless you take action. So that's the message I want to get across. Also, this morning when I was having coffee with someone, they mentioned to me that there was a while ago where they felt depressed. So they went and saw their doctor. And their doctor said to them, well, it's obvious why you're depressed. It's because you're having problems at work and you're having problems at home in your relationship. So they said, yes, that definitely makes sense. So unless you solve your problems, you're going to get depressed. So when it comes to your work or your relationships, you've got to tackle those problems head on, get them resolved. Otherwise, you're going to slip in depression and you're going to end up on antidepressants, and life's not going to feel very good. So it's important to attack your problems. It's important to become uncomfortable, because I keep saying that if you do what's comfortable today, your life's going to get harder. But if you do what's hard today, your life's going to get easier. That's just how life works. So when it comes to your work, because that's an area I'm interested in, career, if you don't like your job, like I said in the previous video, step one is make a list of everything you like about your job, because that'll get you through the next few days or the next month. But if it's actually the type of work you do that you don't like, then I highly recommend you get career clarity. Like I said, winners know what they want. If you don't know what you want, you cannot win, full stop. So get career clarity, and I actually help my clients get career clarity. So if you don't know what type of work you want to do, get in touch and I'll help you. So once you have career clarity, then you need to take action to move towards that new career. And that's something also that I help my clients with. So you can either figure it out on your own, or you can contact me and I can help you through that process. So it's all about taking action. So in summary, what I've spoken about today is that the difference between winners and losers is that losers complain, they don't take action, they stay in their comfort zone and they blame everyone else. Winners, on the other hand, they know what they want, they take action. Obviously, taking action means using the right strategies, because there's no point running east looking for a sunset, you've got to go west to see the sunset. So winners take action, winners get out of their comfort zone, because they know getting out of their comfort zone is where all the answers are, is where growth is, where success is, where happiness is, and that's what's going to move them forward and ensure that they're going to be happy in the long run. So that's the difference between winners and losers. So at the end of the day, if you want to change your life, you need to take action. Let me test that. Let me ask you a question. Is there something you can specifically do today that'll make your life better? What's your answer? Well, obviously the answer is yes. There is something you can do today to make your life better. For example, you can eat healthy, you can exercise, you can come up with a life plan, etc., etc. Now, the next question is there something that you can specifically do today that'll make your life worse? What's your answer? And it's obviously yes. You can do something today that'll make your life worse. Like obviously you can eat junk food, you can not exercise, you can go and damage some property, you can go and rob a home. So there's plenty of things you can do that'll make your life worse. And guess what? At the end of the day, it's your choice whether you do something today that makes your life better or it makes your life worse. So that proves that you're in full control of your life. So it's up to you what kind of life you end up having, and that all comes down to the decisions you make. So figure out what you want and go after what you want. So there you have it. That's my message for today. I hope it helps you. Please let me know in the comments below your thoughts. What do you believe is the difference between winners and losers? What habits do you have in place that make you win every day? I'm interested to hear your thoughts. And if you have any questions, please type them below. I read every comment. I respond to every comment. Now, if you're already subscribed to my channel, I want to thank you for your support and encouragement. And I respect you for wanting to improve your life. If you're not already subscribed to my channel and you're interested in this type of content or career-related content, then please hit the subscribe button below. Also hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Now, videos I do are to improve your life, they're to improve your career, and I'm someone that has spent the last 45 years working in various roles, from employee to employer to business owner. I'm a certified life and workplace coach, and I've spent the last 10 years coaching people on how to take charge of their life and improve it, so I can definitely help you. So there's no question there. Now, if you like this video or got some value, please do give it a thumbs up. If you know someone needs to hear this message, please do share this video. I'll thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.